that's good enough. I say not good enough. I have to see consumer discretionary spending. Next question. Which two sectors always led recovery in the last 4 recent recessions? Not the current one, because we are still in a mode of uncertainty in the current recession. But which two sectors always lag behind? Anybody? Where? A? No. You guys will have to look at energy and materials. Those are the last 4. Yeah, I know we were all looking at IT. Okay, and this was the data collected in the last 4 recessions in the United States. So it might be very specific to the US. Okay, but energy and materials clause. So I actually spoke to people like Stemcor, the steel company, and they were saying that sales are not very good right now, in spite the infrastructure plugged in spite the big build-out plan in China. We are not seeing materials coming up fast enough. So this tends to lag the sector. Of course, if the recovery had taken place, those two will move. So we are not seeing the energy sector. I think Shell is going through restructuring right now. So they are lagging behind. The worst had happened, but the energy sector is lagging behind in cleaning it up. That's what we are seeing right now. Which of these sectors show the strongest contraction on average? Guessing game. I wish I had food prices there, but it wasn't. Okay, anybody? Just guess for me. It shows the strongest contraction. It goes down the fastest on average. I know I saw finance there, but finance is this year's recession. This is the previous ones. Materials. Okay, all the commodities prices actually shrink very fast. I don't know about your agri commodities. I like to hear what Oscar and Jay has to say, but actually across the last 4 recessions, the biggest contraction took place in material sector. And of course, second last, which has shown the most modest contractions? Healthcare, right? I also thought healthcare, but the answer is utilities. Right? So it's a tough fight between healthcare and utility, but when you consistently look at the last 4 recessions, it was utilities. So last question from the professor. In 3 of the most recent recessions, when you see increased spending other than consumer discretion, which we saw earlier, which other sector should turn up first? One more sector that turns up, and then you'll say we have hit bottom. Which other sector, other than the consumer discretionary? IT? Bravo. And if you talk to HP, Microsoft, they are telling you the worst is not over for those sectors. So actually, I wish we could give you a very bright rainbow out there to say we have hit bottom, but I'm afraid this is not quite what we are feeling from the market right now. Nobody is looking at a V shape. There's no V bounce. All right, so V is out. The query, the answer that people are asking many of our investment analysts is it going to be a U? Or are we going to find a W? What's a W? A W is you actually seeing the stock market bouncing, but the worst is not over. It's going to come back down again before we see a recovery. So let me take a poll. Who thinks that we are going to have a U? A U. U meaning we are hit bottom and we are going to see no growth for a long time, but the worst is over, and any time path after that is to wait for the recovery. Any U's? Yeah, a couple of U's. You are the optimist. A U is the most optimistic scenario. W's? I'm afraid I'm a W, you see. All right, so my hands go up too. All right, and the uncertainty is coming across in the market. So we're going to see that swing, the huge range. So what has this got to do with this conference? Because of uncertainty, you need market intelligence and you need to manage your risk. And therefore, it goes very well with what we'll be discussing. And to finish off, this is ITI. We are the first institute in Asia, all right, where we actually get very involved with commodities trading firms like all of you. So we are actually doing education. Jean will share with you through brochures courses that we do. We do shipping logistics courses, shipping business courses, trade finance courses, and we do hedging and trading courses. And of course, anything in the space of oil trading, agri-commodities trading, taught by an actual trader from Louis Dreyfus. All right? And we have partners who come in and allow us to write cases on them. So therefore, most of the materials are actually customized for Asian markets using Asian cases. And we do provide research and consultancy as well. And who are our partners? These are all partners who are part of ITI. And of course, most of you will recognize we have both the different commodities in metals, in oil, in agri. We also have banks. Rabobank is not in there yet, Oscar. So we have to make good, all right, by having Rabo. So I thank you, ladies and gentlemen. I look forward to your questions on the panel. Thank you very much.